Dun 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 dun. What's good? Got my suit on. I got my jacket on today. I'm coming correct. We're going to the moon today, boys and girls. To the moon. This live stream's gonna be on another planet. Gonna be broadcasting on another planet here pretty soon. Pretty soon we're gonna be on Mars, broadcasting back to Earth. You know, what's going on out there in the world? What is the deal? What's good? Good morning. If you're just now tuning in, just keep on tuning in. Don't go anywhere else. There's nothing else that you want to go, you know? There's nowhere else that you want to go here on YouTube. Trust me. You found it. You found your home. You might as well just sit back, grab some popcorn, get your trading set up, ready to go. Let's do this, all right? So today, we got a couple stocks moving around. We got MTP. MTP is a previous runner. It's up 44% currently. It's got 6.3 million shares in the float. So, you know, a little interesting. The big move yesterday, GVO. We talked about GVO multiple times in the pre-market. You know, in the live stream, we talked about GVO. People traded it. People made money on it. And then those dirty sons of guns over there at Wall Street did everybody dirty. They did them dirty. GVO with the offering this morning. Ooh, not good. Not good at all. So you can see here, MTP right now. MTP trying to do something here. It's at $3.10 currently. Trying to percolate here at the $3 area now. Looking like she might want to break out from here. Let's see. Let's see what happens here if MTP can get above 310 again. Start pushing up here. There she goes, up there to 315 now. Look at that already. We've only been live streaming for 6 minutes, and we've already got Madden. We've already got it going on here. So MTP trying to pop above that 315 area, a little bit of resistance there at 315, breaking out there after touching down there to the $3 area multiple times. You got that whole dollar support there at the $3. You got the VWAP right now currently, but I can't find any real news on this stock. Did you guys find any real news? I couldn't find any real news. So I'm a little suspect here about MTP. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here other than maybe the pump. You know, just getting the pump here. So be careful, my friends. Be careful. Let's not do anything let's not do anything we're going to regret. Let's not do anything that we're going to regret. That's the way I look at it. All right, so what else? We got a MTP up there. We got HUS. We got PIXY gapping up this morning and then selling off after that gap up. Not really a lot of volume. There's not a lot of volume anywhere. If you look here at the Trade Ideas Gapper scanner, look at the volume on the right of the scanner there. MTP is the only stock right now really that has 4 million. Oh, it really has over 1 million shares traded. So something to think about there. A little slow. It's Friday, you know. It's Friday morning. People are going to be a little on edge today. Last trading day of the week. You know, everyone's just, if you're green on the week, everyone might just be trying to stay green on the week. You know, it's one of those things about Friday, the mental, the emotional aspect of Fridays. Same thing with Mondays. You know, Mondays is like the first day of the week. Everybody's just gun-ho. Everybody's ready to buy, sell. And then Friday, everyone's like, hey, you know, I don't need to do anything crazy. I don't need any home runs, you know? That's the way we look at it. If you guys, if you ever wanted to look really good, you know, if you wanted to walk around the streets looking really good like me, I've actually got some Hit the Bid shirts for sale on the merch store. Just put those up there. People have been asking about it, you know. I like to give the people what they want. You know, that's why I'm here. I'm here for the people. So let's stay focused. Let's stay on task today. Like I said, MTP right now looking a little suspect there and selling off now down there to $2.90. This stock is up today. It's up 34%, 39% right now, but there's no real news behind the stock. So, yeah, it had I don't know, MTP. Who knows? All right, so yesterday, let's take a look real quickly. Gevo, look at this one. Yesterday, this thing, they did it dirty. Gevo got done dirty. Got done dirty here, my friends. Yesterday, Gevo up there to $2.20. And we had a big old gap down this morning after news of an offering came out. So look at this. At 4 a.m., started trading really there at the $2 area, all the way down there to $1.30. A lot of people thinking that Gevo was going to just keep going to the moon here, but we all know how this world works, right? How these companies, how they make money. They make money by doing offerings, by just doing bad, I wouldn't say bad things. I mean, that's just kind of the nature of the beast here. But as a trader, as an investor, I would never, like for you, if I was you guys, I would just never hold a stock overnight. It's up 300, 400%, on these low float stocks. This stock went from 50 cents on Thursday, or on Wednesday, it was 50 cents. What did you expect here, people? What did you expect, What did you expect? Someone said Gevo might still grind higher after offering is bought up. Maybe it grinds higher, but do you really want to keep investing and trading a company that does this to you? I mean, really? Do you want to do that, Do you want to do that? Think about that. You know what I mean? Think about that. Do you want to do that? Do you want to keep trading a stock that does this kind of thing to you, Think about it. So, again, looking here at the gappers this morning, we got MTP, we got HUSA, we've got PIXY, we've got OGN, and we don't got much going on. It's a slow morning right now, my friends. So, what are we doing? We're just sitting back. We're waiting for opportunities today. It's Friday. Like I said, Fridays can always be a little tricky. Probably, before I had that really bad red day on Monday, before I had that red day, I did probably my worst red day ever was on a Friday. Or maybe it just felt like that, Maybe it just felt like it was the worst day ever. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. If you look in the chat box, you can get this great looking shirt here. This hit the bid. Tell all your friends. Show everybody out there. It's in the chat box there on the side of the live stream. And no, I do not make $26 per shirt. So don't think I'm over here getting rich selling shirts on YouTube. Selling shirts on YouTube. I think I get like $7 if a shirt does sell. So, don't get too excited. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, this guy's getting rich selling T-shirts on YouTube." No, I'm not. No, I wish I was, but I'm not. Slap the ask boxers. I don't wear boxers, so I don't know if I can create a product that I don't use. That I don't have a need for. Gosh. Oh no. So the Dunkin' Donuts by my house, they only give you paper straws. And those paper straws are the god awful. Or they're god awful. They're just terrible. Paper straws. I'm all about saving the environment, but there's got to be a better option than paper. I think the better option is the guava, or not guava. Is it guava? No. What's the one? The tequila. What's the agave? Agave straws. That's what it is. Agave straws. Way better. Agave straws. Why are people all excited about naked? What's going on with NAKD? Everyone's freaking out. Everyone's posting about naked. This thing's literally up 5%. Relax, everybody. Relax. Relax. Let's not get too excited yet, What do I think about MTP? I think MTP is a previous pump and dumper. Some news. There's not really any news on the stock that came out today other than something about warrants. I think that was like 2 days ago. So yeah, I don't know about MTP. I'd be suspect. I'd be suspect on MTP, even though, you know, maybe it goes higher, maybe it does. But hey, let's think about that first. And you know, as I'm talking bad about it now, it's gonna squeeze. Getting that break back above $3 here, up there to $3.15 now. What do I think is going to happen to GNUS? GNUS. What do I think about it? Not good. Not good at all. This is Genius Brands. This is that stock that all the Robinhooders were super excited about, right? This is the stock that was pumping because of their deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger or whatever, right? Like, isn't that what that is about? MTP, not MTP, Genius. Yeah, Genius is done. It's a dune. It's done. Terrible. I wouldn't touch GNUS with a 10-foot pole. 10-foot pole. I ain't doing it. All right, so what else we got popping off? Like I said, volume looking pretty light across the board right now. If you look here at the gapper list, stocks that are gapping up today, look at the volume, right? Volume. You know, look at the volume there. Volume is looking real suspect. Looking real suspect. Hey, you know, I just wanted to come correct for you guys today. Just here to, you know, people are like, this guy doesn't put enough, doesn't take this professionally, you know? He doesn't take it serious. Well, don't you worry. Today we're on another level, on another planet. Looking like an actual stockbroker. Oh man. I don't know if that's a compliment or a diss. And you guys know I had to put, they finally were like, hey, you got to put on your jacket if you want to stay at the New York Stock Exchange. And I was like, okay, deal, you know, I'll deal. There's already a video on YouTube called Patrick Sneaks Into the New York Stock Exchange. I don't know if you guys know that, but how many YouTubers do you guys know that have been to the New York Stock Exchange? How many? Crickets. Literally. Crickets. Nope, don't know any of them. MTP pulling back there after popping up there at 320 area. This is one of those stocks, it's like I said, or, you know, like it's one of those things where, yeah, maybe it goes. Maybe it squeezes, you know? Maybe it squeezes. I just don't know if I want to risk it, you know? I just don't know if I want to risk it. One thing that I'll tell you about trading stocks that have pumped and dumped like recently. So you can see this stock has been pumped and dumped recently. Back there on the 14th, it went from $2.60 up there to the 430s. They had this little pop here from $3 to $7. It just, the more that this happens, I just feel like it's more pressure on the stock, right? There's more shorts that are the shorts feel overconfident about it, you know, it's just, I don't like it. You know what I mean? When a stock has been, like this thing literally pumped, what was it, just the other day, back down the 14th, you know? When that happens, it's just, I think it gives the bears, it gives the shorts just overall more confidence in shorting the stock. So, I mean, and you know, in both arguments, this could create a squeeze, but it also, I feel like it just creates a lot of pressure on the stock, especially pushing up to that previous resistance. So you got people who are bag holders who bought this stock back on the 14th. They're waking up this morning, right? If I'm a bag holder and I bought this stock at the $3 area, you know, back there on the 14th, there's a good chance that for the last 5 or 6 days I've been sitting around and I've been praying to God. I said, God, If you please allow me to get out for break even, I will never do anything bad again. You know what I mean? Like, there's people out there that are praying for this stock to go back up so they can get out for break even. That's the way I look at it. Correct. If this gets over 330, there's always a possibility it squeezes up there to the $4 area. You know what I mean? There's a chance. Look at P-Man. P-Man's getting short 200,000 shares of GVO this morning. Yesterday, P-Man, he was trading, what stock was that? BRD? What stock did we trade yesterday? I can't even remember now. I forget sometimes. What stock? Oh, was it OGN, right? Was that OGN yesterday? No. What was the stock that we traded yesterday? Come on now. Let's help me out here. What was the stock that we traded yesterday? OPGN. There we go. OPGN. Look at that. Down there at $2.48. You guys heard it. You saw it yesterday on the stream. It wasn't me. You got this guy in the stream yesterday. He's calling out the short on OPGN at the 350 area. Look at that thing. He called out the short at the 350. He said he'd be covering tomorrow at $2.50. And well, congratulations. You know? Congratulations. Is there any way I can get your same setup? Yeah. I said this the other day. I guess I can upload my my template or whatever, my whatever it is. P-Man, you know, it is Friday. You know, you're making all this money over here. You might as well just send me a few $100, you know? A few $100 after that move, baby. Come on. Sharon is caring at this point, right? All right, so we got BKE just popped up there, but like there's just no volume, right? It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign when there's only one stock with over 1 million shares traded. Not a good sign. So we've got to ask ourselves, you know, something looking real suspect here. Something looking real suspect here. Looking real slow today, boys. Short GVO. I got no shares of short on GVO. And GVO is going to $15 according to some guy on StockTwits. Hey, I need some shares. GVO. Anyone got shares of GVO I can borrow? I'll give them back to you later on today. Nobody? No one's got any shares. No one wants to let me borrow their shares. I think it's bull, right? You already made $25 watching this channel. Well, hell yeah. Let's go. $25 a day keeps the doctor away. CLBS. Is this one popping up here? It just popped up on the scanner. CLBS up there at $2.62 right now. Up there at $2.62 right now. Yeah, CLBS. What's the news here? CLBS got 14 million shares in the float. If we look at the news on CLBS this morning. Some news coming out there this morning. The news is retinitis pigmentosa. What is that? I don't even know what it is. You know that's funny? Sometimes you read. I think it has to do with your eyesight. I don't know. When it's too hard to understand. It's too hard to understand. This is on yesterday anyway. This came out yesterday morning, right? Today's the 21st. So yeah, this is old news. So again, no new news on the stock. So let's think about that before getting crazy here, people. CRLBF going up 5% today. It's a good call. That's a good call you got there. I like it. EPIP, EYPT. What's my thought process on it? You want to know? Let's see. What's the news on it? What's the news on EYPT today? That'll tell me a lot, right? That'll tell me if there's a reason to get excited. So they received a $9.5 million upfront cash for therapeutics, but this was old news as well. What did it do yesterday? So that was news. That was old news, but I guess maybe that since they got since that analyst held rating on it. Crazy. No, I wasn't joking. There was a guy on stock. Look at this. This is the best. We gotta call it. We gotta put this guy on blast, right? This guy tries to come up on me, right? He tries to come up on me this morning. He's like I put up this thing about the direct offerings, the share offering on Gevo, and this guy tries to put me on blast. And then you look at his thing. Gevo, this will open at $15 tomorrow and run to $55 before finishing the day at $28. What? What? And this other thing. Gevo, this is a buyout candidate. Absurdly low price. If you're selling because of 2023, you don't understand anything about the discounted net present value of cash flow. Take a class. You got this guy telling people to take a class. Take a class, he said. You know, take a class. What? On what planet is that guy living on? $15 today. $15. So, again, guys, don't believe what you read on StockTwits. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody on StockTwits tells you that a stock is going to go to $15 when it's currently at $1, don't get too excited. You know, don't go believe in everything that you see on the internet. You don't even believe me half the time, you know? Don't believe anybody. Other than maybe your mom or dad. If you wanted to believe somebody. And even then, I wouldn't believe in mom and dad. So MTP, like I said earlier, this thing's bouncing around here from the $3 area now back up there to the 320s. She's trying to move around, trying to do something here, but looking a little funny. Do you think I bought this? You think I got this jacket at the Salvation Army? What? This is Ralph Lauren. This is fitted. This is what? You think I go to the Salvation Army to buy my suit jacket? Come on now. Get on this level. Get on this level, baby. So MTP bouncing back up here now after selling off from the 330 area, pulling back down to the VWAP. Getting back above $3, bouncing around $3, and then breaking out here after that overall kind of downward trend. And, yeah, she's going. Just made 400 on MTP. Congratulations. Now, MTP pulling back there from the 320 back to the 310s. Nathan. What's good? What's good? What's going on? Morning. What time is it? 8:52. 8:58. 8:58. This morning, looking at the gapper list again, like I said, volume looking really light across the board right now. You got 8.6 million shares on MTP. It's up 48%, but everything else looking really slow. So not a lot of action this morning so far. Don't get too excited. Just sit back and wait for an opportunity here, my friends. No more, no reason to go, no reason to get all crazy here. Let's just stay focused. Let's stay focused. Stay focused on the plan. The plan, you know? Trying to look around here, see what's popping off for you guys. Don't worry, I'm looking at everything. I got my eye on the prize. We're looking at all the hottest, latest, and greatest stocks. Why is this like that? If you buy 25,000 shares and you make 10 cents, that's $2,500. That's pretty good math. That's pretty good math. So, level 2, some buyers popping up there on level 2 right now. Also, some sellers popping up there. You can see that 317 buyer kind of keeps popping up there, spoofing it. And then you got a big seller there at 320 as well. Look at that. Seller just getting taken out there, but more selling pressure as it tries to move up here. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Hey, amen. Amen, brother. Amen. MTP again, that big, look at that selling pressure there at 318 stacking up there, but then you got the buyer stacking up there as well. So just looking like she's trading a little heavy right now. MTP going to $4. It's possible. It's possible. That's the thing to think about here. Just because the stock is going up, right? Just because the stock is going up does not mean that it's a good trade. Man, look at that. As soon as 9 o'clock rolls around, I just lose all my viewers. They go to other places. I see how it is. I know where they all went. I know where everyone's going. You know? It's okay. I'm not offended. They'll come back. At 9:30 they come back. You know? But it's fine. You know, I'm not greedy. You know, I'll take, you know, whatever. And, you know, you want to go and Ross is doing exactly, you know what I mean? He's doing exactly what I'm doing. He got the same exact scanner. He's got this, everything's the same. So you just go on over there. You know, whatever. Just go on over there. So MTP, that resistance, you got the pre-market high at the 330 area, that resistance looking like she wants to do something here. Looks like she wants to go. This is a previous pump and dump here. No news really on this stock today, so something to think about. If you look here, no news on this stock other than the news on the 19th about warrants and issue of equity. So, I don't know. Like I said, just because a stock is, just because it's going up does not mean we should be getting too excited to trade it, you know? You gotta ask yourself. If Ross was online, no one would return. Oh, they'll come back. Trust me. They always come back. They always come back. They come back and they tell me the sad stories about how they tried to buy the breakout and then the stock got halted and then it crashed back down and they don't understand what happened. They just don't understand. How did this happen? I bought exactly when Ross bought. But wait, I bought 30 seconds after he bought. So the stock was already up another 50 cents after he was already selling. I don't understand why it dumped. Why did the stock dump when Ross told me that he was buying? I just don't understand it. I don't understand why. All of a sudden, somebody dumped 40,000 shares exactly where I was buying at. I just can't figure out who did that. Who's the mean person that did this to me? That's literally the response that I hear from people. Like, what? What do you mean you didn't know? You didn't know that the guy with the little funny, you know, with the ponytail was the guy that was selling shares to you? You didn't know that? Come on. Looking at the trade idea scanner here again, we got a couple stocks that are high. I wouldn't say a couple stocks. So we pretty much got one stock. We got one stock here, MTP. We don't love it, so we got one stock here. One stock in general. That's pretty much all we got. So let's just stay focused. Wait for the market to open. We got about 26 minutes here till the market opens and the real dump begins. MTP, the real dump's going to begin there at 9:30. Gevo trying to bounce back there after selling off all morning, getting pushed down. I just can't see. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I just can't see Gevo getting back above $2 a day. But, I've been wrong before. So, it happens. It happened. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But like I said, I'd be erring on the side of caution. I'd be erring on the side of caution when it comes down to these stocks. CLBS is another one that's on the scanner. It's almost got 1 million shares traded, but again, not really any news on it. Nothing to really excite me. Yeah, no, I see the futures moving. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I've got my finger on the pulse. I've got my finger on the pulse. Blah, 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 blah. Right now, looking at the MNQ here, futures. This is the Optimus Flow platform. If you guys haven't checked them out, pretty cool platform. You can actually try it out for free. They got a free trial and all that. And then, you can talk to the guys. They'll answer all your questions. There's a link, I think in the description. There's probably a link. Maybe not. There's a link somewhere on my channel. There's got to be a link somewhere. I guarantee there's a link somewhere. Patrick, how do you have the gappers and losers on same trade idea? I think it's just the gapper list, right? You guys see anything hot? Anybody got any hot tips? The New York Stock Exchange? It's a ghost town in here. It's a ghost town in here. No one's got anything today. They're all just sitting around doing nothing. Market's not moving. Nothing hot, Nothing moving there. Worried if the markets are going to turn around badly and you're going to need a quick job interview. No, my friend. Don't you worry. There's always a job for me at McDonald's, flipping burgers or making fries or whatever low entry-level job there is. I should buy a trader's jacket. I think I saw that one guy that basically bankrupted Barron's is now selling his jacket. Look at that. We got some new members popping up there. Noel Gansky. We got Kyle Kennedy coming here hot with that $5. I appreciate it. I do appreciate it. When this COVID is over, the market will be way better. I bet better. I can't wait. I don't know. I think COVID made the market better. We got the COVID pump. The market got the COVID pump now. Anything and everything that's connected to the internet at this point, any kind of e-commerce has just been blowing up, right? E-commerce has been going to the moon because everyone's just sitting at home just ordering stuff, and no one's going to work anymore. They're just going online and shopping. Literally, Target, the revenue was up 80% this quarter. Like what? 80%? That's almost that's 20% from 100%. You know what I mean? That's That's insane. At least that's insane to me. Is that not insane to you guys? It sounds insane. Looks insane. MTP right now holding above the VWAP. Remember the old saying? I've talked about this multiple times. Above the VWAP, we're looking bullish. Below the VWAP, we're looking bearish. And right now, MTP's trying to hold there at the 310 area. Setting up for a squeeze. Looking for a little squeeze-a-rooney here. On the 5-minute chart, how's she look? Looking a little bit better on the 5-minute chart, but still, she needs to make a move. This next 5-minute candle basically needs to get going here. Get above that 325. Try to push up there above 330 here on this 5-minute candle. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen pretty much at this point, I would say. So, YouTube, man. YouTube's trying to keep me down. Like, the notifications don't go out anymore, you know? YouTube found out that I support Trump, and they're like, nope. We're gonna bury this kid's YouTube channel now. He's the only one that on YouTube that talks with actual rhyme and reason. You know, we're gonna keep him down. We can't let the world know the truth. Can't let them know the truth. MTP, still, like I said, this 5-minute candle, it's got to go. We still got plenty of time. We got another 4 minutes here in this 5-minute candle. She likes to go, you know. Do most traders set up the VWAP with or without pre-market? I would say that you might as well, if you're going to be, like a lot of traders are trading small caps, they end up trading pre-market, so you might as well have the VWAP calculating for pre-market, especially when a stock like this gaps up. It gaps up 50%. I mean, that's a lot of information going on in a side of pre-market. If you don't have that, I don't know. Is that might not be you know? What are y'all arguing about in the chat right now? I like that people are arguing with each other, not arguing with me finally. I'm just staying out of it, you know? I'm just over here staying out of it. It's easier that way for me. I put my hater blocker jacket on today. I'm going to take this jacket off here in a minute. It's already getting hot, you know? It's getting hot right now. Like I said, MTP, man, it's got to go. It's got to go here, you know? Givo, what do I think about Givo? I think Givo's going back down real hard here real soon. Going back down real hard real soon. Givo. I wouldn't touch Givo with a 10-foot pole at this point. MTP, we got about 2 minutes left here on this 5-minute candle. Like I said, that 5-minute candle really kind of needed to push there and get above that 325. And you can see right now a little bit of a pullback. Still got a couple minutes left on that 5-minute candle. It can always change. You know, that last minute can always go to the moon here. But really keep an eye. This 5-minute candle, I'm just telling you, this 5-minute candle is going to be important for the overall just action here on MTP. It's got to go. Stock's got to go, you know. It's got to go. We got what? PIXY. PIXY's just popped from $4 up there to $4.36 on on no volume at all. It's only got 366,000 shares traded here on this stock. And yeah, the news is what? Yesterday to relocate California headquarters to Miami. I guess that's kind of good. Ghost Kitchen Incubator Contest. Get prepared for trading liftoff. This is the news that came out this morning. This is the pump here on Shift Pixie. Shift Pixies. What does this company even do? What is this got going on here? These pump articles are just a joke. Get prepared for liftoff. Wow. Are you guys prepared for liftoff or what? I guess SHLL making a move here this morning. It's up 8%. It's only got 198,000 shares traded. This is the stock. This is a stock that's going to be trying to take Fisker electric vehicles. Right? They're trying to take Fisker electric vehicles public. They're going to do like a reverse merger or a buyout or acquire it or whatever. News coming out this morning. Analysts provide. Oh, you got to love when analysts provide targets, right? Analysts provide insight on how high this stock can go. But see, this isn't actually even like this is just literally just a regurgitation of just a bunch of crap on the internet. Like this isn't even an actual analyst. This is just literally just regurgitation. They just put these articles out there to get you to click on them, and then everyone gets all excited. And they're like, well, yeah, I saw there's an article talking about how high this stock can go. Nah, I ain't buying it. I ain't buying into your crap. MTP, like I said, did I say it or did I say it? That 5-minute candle was the make or break for that move to get going there. Now, still got time going into open here, but that was what I was looking at. This 5-minute candle right here. Look at this 5-minute candle. It's not rocket science. See this 5-minute candle? If this wanted to make the move, it should have held there at the 310 and then squeezed up there above that little resistance there, a double top, ding, ding, ding. But you can see that 5-minute candle. What happened there? What happened? What happened? What happened? Why should we pay attention to MTP? The only reason that I'm even looking at MTP right now is because if you look at the Gapper scanner this morning, there's nothing else popping off with volume right now. Volume looking light across the board. So that's just when you're a momentum day trader, I mean, you're obviously gonna be looking. You're gonna be looking for whatever stock has the most volume. PIXY still going, light volume. Volume coming up there. 5-minute candle. Stock looking really overextended at this point. Not sure I'd want to be buying up here in the 480s. PIXY looking like she wants to dump hard here. Is he watching it or is he in on it? I would say he's probably in on it already. I would say Ross bought right here. I would have, if I was looking to pump a stock, that's where I would have bought at. Let's see what happens. PIXY here. Got a lot of resistance coming up here. $5 area for PIXY. This is not a micro float. It's it's got 16 million shares in the float, but it's not a micro float. So don't get too excited. You can see the overall price action here. And the news this morning, the news came out on some crappy pump and dump website, and then there was some little bit of news here about them relocating their headquarters. So PIXY looking like she wants to push to $5 if we can get above that 485 here. Obviously, that would be the next point there. Like I said earlier, it's not that a stock that doesn't have news can't go higher. It's not that PIXY can't go higher. It's not that it can't squeeze. It's not that can't happen. But when you're trading a stock like this that's got no real actual news to justify the move, the drops are going to be much more severe because it's really at that point it's just a major pump and dump. And when the shorts, if I'm a short, let's say I'm a short and I'm a notorious short, right? And all I'm looking for is companies that are popping up on no news, right? That is something to think about. Shorts are going to be much more aggressive when they know that their stock is just getting pumped up, that there's no real news, and they're just going to get way more aggressive in that. Because if I'm a short, I'm just going to be like, hey, I'm shorting everything. The same way that the other day that P-Man shorted OPGN, he was like, he knew that it was all just a big pump. So he was fine shorting into that first pump. You know what I mean? That's something to think about. It's a game. Trading is not numbers. It's a game, right? It's the emotion of it. That's really what it comes down to. If I'm a short and I see that a stock is up 30, 40, 50% pre-market and there's no news behind it, well, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to be like, hey, this thing's going to crash back down here pretty soon. So you're just adding on to all that selling pressure. For beginners, should you be using stop losses or just mentally? I mean, for the type of trading that we do, right? For the type of trading that we do, I don't see how you can put a stop loss, especially on a stock like PIXY. If you put a stop loss on this thing, you might it's going to be bad because you're going to end up getting out for like a market order. You might get out for another 20, 30 cents lower. So it's really, you got to be watching. You know, you're not putting stop losses and walking away kind of thing. You really got to be getting in and out, looking at the overall price action. You can't just be, I'm going to buy here at 460. I'm going to put my stop at the 450 and I'm going to walk away. You know what I mean? Oh. You know what I mean? That's something to think about. And now PIXY pulling back down there to the VWAP after the pump. Again, look at that volume just looking really light there. Look at all that selling volume. Look how the selling volume at the top eclipsed the buying volume. So you got 300,000 shares traded on this candle there, right? 300,000 shares traded there and only 180,000 traded there. A lot of sellers stepped in there really quickly at that 490 area. A lot of sellers stepped in there real quickly. So we got about 9 minutes here till the market opens. Looking at the trade ideas gapper scanner again. What's hot, what's not. We pretty much already got it. We got everything on our radar already. Don't you worry. I'm looking at everything. I got everything pulled up. You know what I mean? So stick around. We're going to have some fun today. It's Friday. MTP down there below $3 now. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, 8 minutes. 8 minutes to the market opens. Pretty much MTP, PIXY are really the only thing going into open here that has any type of real setup here. So, let's see. Let's see what happens to these pumping plays. And Kit, why can't you buy MTP? I think it comes, depends on your broker, your platform. It's hard to say, my friend. Can't really, can't give you information without knowing what broker you're using. MTP, like I said, that 5-minute candle, we just talked about it. That 5-minute candle, this was the I wouldn't say the nail in the coffin, but that was definitely, this 5-minute candle needed to go, you know, like it just, especially after that little doji there, kind of like that indecision, kind of like, okay, are the bulls going to be able to push this back up here? Are the bulls going to be able to defend that 310 area? Are they going to be able to squeeze to the moon? Well, no, it just didn't happen, did it? You can see how that candle, that's a lot of, and look at the bottom of this candle too. There's just no wick really on the bottom. It just basically, the low of this candle was 296 and the closing price was 297. So this candle basically closed at the bottom of that range, telling us that really no one stepped in there. There was no buyers trying to step in there to push this back up, you know? That's something to think about. All right. And Kit, if you're trading with Thinkorswim, you're trying to trade pre-market, you gotta buy with an extended market order, right? No, everybody knows what this platform is. I'm using DOS Trader. Come on now. Come on, Walker, you know that. You've been here long enough to know what platform I'm using. You know. Yeah, you've got to I wouldn't even worry about, I wouldn't buy MTP here pre-market anyway. I just wait till the market opens. You got 6 minutes. Just kind of, if you really want to buy MTP, just kind of sit around and wait for the market open. I don't think there's any rush at this point. There's no, what's the rush to trade this stock pre-market right now? I don't think there is one. You can see PIXY hitting those sellers up there, the wall up there. I gotta get me a little video here. This little selfie cam. Selfie cam. Looking good. Taking names. Wait. And we're live on YouTube. Dressed up for the occasion today. We're doing it live. Let's go. I'll be trading till 11 a.m. today. 11 a.m. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, well, you're missing out. Hit me up. It's Patrick Wieland on Instagram. Always posting the latest and the greatest information there. PIXY trying to push up there 490. I'm not trading today. This is Friday. The last thing I want to do is trade. I haven't traded all week, so why trade on Friday? Just gonna stick to it. Monday morning. We're coming in fresh. We're coming in hard. We're going to be trading all next week, Monday through Friday next week. Make sure you guys definitely want to tune in next week. It's going to get hot. It's getting real hot. Getting real hot up in here. We got about 4 minutes till the market open. Like I said, PIXY, be careful. Be careful of this one. Be careful. You know, don't get too excited. Don't get too excited on this stock. It's a little questionable. Here. Oh. Getting ready for the market to open here. Let's go. Let's see what happens. We got about 4 minutes here. If you can see on the scanner, the only stock really, the only two stocks that we're looking at here is MTP and PIXY, and both of those stocks already looking pretty dismal at this point. So, you know, it's one of those days. Trading is not always about trading, right? Trading is not always about trading. Trading sometimes is about just kind of sitting back and not trading. Blows your mind. I know. Hey, you guys got anything hot? Anybody? Hot stocks? Billy? Joe? Nope. It's dead down here. I'm telling you guys. It's dead. It's quiet. Nothing's going on down here at the stock exchange right now. So just keep on keeping on. MTP, I would say MTP, as long as it's below $3, it's dead in the water at this point. Below $3, especially with the VWAP there. So MTP, if you're really excited about buying that, you know. There's nothing going on. I literally just asked everyone on the trading floor. No one's got any news. Nothing's popping off today. I don't know what that means, other than the fact that it's just not a good time to trade. Can you find shares to short on different trading platforms? Yes. What does that mean? I don't know what yes, you can do that. You can do it. All right, we got about 2 minutes here till the market opens. Get ready. Let's go. Put your big boy panties on. Put your big boy panties on. Put your big boy panties on. Get ready, boys and girls, for the greatest show on earth, the U.S. stock market. It's like a magic show. You never know. You literally never know. It's just, you never know what's going to happen. It's just that great. It's just that great. The stock market. I don't know what's better, going to the casino at this point or putting money in the stock market. Why do I don't understand why people, like right now people are EYPT. Look at this. It's going down, right? Look at the pre-market high. Pre-market high up there at $1.20, and this thing's been going down ever since. This is nowhere even on our radar. We're not even thinking about it. We're not even talking about it at this point. PIXY 455 trying to hold right now. But like I said, it's going to get hammered hard at some point. It's definitely going to get hammered hard here. Does that say that it can't squeeze up here at open? No. No, it can't. But it's definitely going to get hammered hard. There's no news behind the stock. Volume's looking pretty weak overall. Look at this volume on this thing. It's just not going. So we got a market open. Ding, 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 ding. And, it's almost like I see the future. I don't know how I do it, but it's almost like I see the future sometimes. You know, it's literally like I see the future. PIXY, what did I say? It's going to get hammered, right? It's going to get hammered. What just happened? It just got hammered. MTP down there at 285. Volume starting to come up here a little bit. Let's see what happens here if MTP can squeeze over $3. We've seen some pretty good setups lately where these stocks have kind of faded into open and then got back above the VWAP and then squeezed, up there above that 330 area. I have no shares of short on PIXY, so if you got shares of short, well, you're a lucky man. You're a lucky man there. Gevo trying to go up. It went up 4 cents. It went up 4 cents. Let's not get too excited. If a stock is up 4 cents, let's not get too excited. Let's talk about when a stock's up 50, 60 cents. Let's not get too excited at 4 cents. Oh man, PIXY. Oh. I gotta get me some props. Maybe like a gong. Maybe like I don't know, just like some props up in here because, come on. Gevo might, it's like Gevo might go. But it's like, is it going to go? It's like, don't be so caught on a ticker. People get so caught up on tickers. You know what I mean? People see a ticker like Gevo, like, oh man, yesterday it went up so much. It went up so much. That's just because it went up yesterday does not mean it's gonna keep going up forever. Don't get caught up. Don't fall in love with the ticker. You know what I mean? Don't fall in love with the ticker. Don't do it. MTP, just like I said, if it can't get back above $3, it's dead. Dead in the water. Dead. Look at that. Down there, 270 now. PIXY, down there to 430. Welcome to the #1 DayTrading channel, where we don't pump stocks, where we don't tell you to buy after I already bought. I'm not here to take your money. I'm here to make some money with you. You know what I mean? That's the difference. That's the difference. That's the difference. Don't you worry. I got my finger on the trigger here looking at multiple stocks all the time, every time. Remy got 10,000 shares of Gevo at $1.47 and sold it at $1.59. Congratulations. I like it. You made some money. That's good. Gosh, I can't do it. I can't deal with these straws anymore. I literally cannot. I can't do it. This straw is paper. Whoever created paper straws? I want to go out. I'm going to find the person who thought that it was a good idea to make a paper straw, and I want to beat their ass because it's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. They don't work. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Paper straws don't work. My rehab, well, I'm in the first week of rehab right now, which is it's basically just admitting what the issue is. It's going live on YouTube and talking to other degenerates for 3 hours every day, talking about your issues. Next Monday will be my first week of real rehab. PIXY squeezing from 435 back up there to 480 now. Squeezing back up there, 480 now. Let's see if she goes over 5 here. Over 5. PIXY. Like I said earlier. Pushing up there, 501, and there she goes, getting halted. 505, the halt. Coming in there on PIXY now. Is it halted? Is it not halted? Is it going to halt? It's not getting halted. It didn't get halted. Okay, never mind. Just kidding. It just got stuck at 505 and then didn't get halted. Makes sense. Now it's up there to 510. Is it going to get halted here? Nope. Next halt level is 518. $518 coming up here on also big shout out to TW4 Walker with that $5 donation or $9.99 donation. He bought my Chipotle today. I don't know. PIXY it's one of those stocks, It's one of those stocks. Looking suspect here. Looking real suspect. Just be real careful. Take your profit. If you bought it down here for that break, for that first 1 minute candle making, if you bought it down here in the 450s, don't be afraid to take some profit off the table. Don't be afraid. There's a profit off the table. Let's see if we can break over 600 viewers today, concurrent viewers. I think we can do it. I think it's happening today. I think we can do it, my friends. PIXY bouncing around that $5 area now. I would just be a little careful. If that can't hold $5, she's gonna get murdered here. It's gotta hold 5. Gotta hold 5. Can't hold 5, definitely gonna get murdered back down to the 480 area. Hey, Jeffrey, what's good? There she goes, holding 5, up there to 518 now. Pulling back again. Sellers just keep on stepping up here. Sellers are stepping up hard, fighting this thing. They don't want it to go. Again, this is really kind of feeding into my theory earlier. My theory earlier that when a stock like this has no news, well, it's easy to dump it. And look at that. Below $5, just like I said, down there to 480. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen here? Back to the 480 now. Amen. Amen. Let's go. Thinkorswim down again. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to avoid, right? This is what I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you guys. I'm trying to help you. I'm your friend. I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. I'm here to help you. But if you don't let me help you, then I can't help you. If you don't listen to me, then I can't help you. If you go and you buy at 515 and you're still holding the stock, I can't help you. You know what I mean? I can't help you then. So just, if you're going to be in the stream, you might as well come here to get some help. Look at this thing. Get murdered. Woo! This is not buy the breakout kind of stock. I'm telling you right now. This is not buy the breakout kind of stock. This is not buy the breakout over $5 kind of stock. You know? There's different types of stocks. There's stocks that you buy the dip, and there's stocks that you buy the rip, and there's stocks that you buy the breakout. This is not one of those breakout stocks. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay, I got my eye on the scanner here. Got a couple stocks, pretty much everything we've already talked about. PIXY, MOBL popping up there. Have we looked at that one? Did MOLB, did we talk about that one? MOBL up there to 698 now. And it's not even on the scanner, so it must have a massive float or something weird going on here. Yeah, MOBL Mobile Iron has 102 million shares in the float. And, yeah, it looks like this is just getting pumped on a couple deals. I guess there was some news yesterday that this stock was thinking about potential sale, and that's why the stock was up so much. They do not talk about the sale price, though. You can see yesterday. Look at this thing. The volume on this thing yesterday was pretty funny. Some of these candles, 100 shares traded, 100 shares, 100 shares, 400 shares. Yeah. I would be very suspect of this one as well. EYPT from the 82-cent area here at open, back up there to 90, back up to the VWAP. Like I always say, above the VWAP, bullish. Below the VWAP, bearish. There's no, you know, it's that simple. It's cut and dry. There's a line in the middle of the chart. There's a line in the chart. Above it, bullish. Below it, bearish. You know? Think about that. PIXY bouncing back up there to $5 after getting that drop and pop. The pop and drop. The pop and then the drop. Just doesn't want to die. Just doesn't want to die here. Time to go fishing, Walker. Not yet. I'm here till 11. I'm here for the people. You know? I'm here to... You gotta think... We know what's crazy? Is if I spend 3 hours a day live streaming, like how many hours a day how many hours out of the day of my life? You know what I mean? Like, there's only so many, I only have so many hours to live. And how many of those hours am I going to spend live streaming? I don't know if that's how I want to look back on my life and remember. PIXY, like somebody in the chat just said that the volume looking a little lighter here. So the dump's getting even stronger. No, it's not that I don't want to live stream. I just want, I'm just thinking about the perspective of it, Cuban coffee? Oh, dude, those Cuban coffees, they get scary. It's just too much sometimes. Whenever I drink a Cuban coffee, I feel like I get the jitters. I'm like, can't stand still. Clb getting halted here. What's up with this stock? Oh, I think this is a stock the other day that did some crazy move, right? Isn't this what that is? Yeah, isn't that the stock that I think it went from like $18 up there to $80. This straw is terrible. This straw is so terrible. PIXY, just looking real, just poppy and droppy right now. Looking real poppy and droppy. This is a stock that's not even like an easy short either. That's really what it, it's like. It's not easy to short. It's not easy to go long on this stock. because it's kind of just chopping around here. Kind of get you good way to blow up your account both ways, shorting and going long on this stock. Keep an eye on Gevo. Are we looking at Gevo? Gevo, keep an eye on it. He's going down, still going down. You overtrade when you drink coffee? Huh. You think we can attribute overtrading to coffee? We could. Maybe we could contribute drinking coffee to overtrading. I'm interested to see if PIXY can like get a back above $5 strong here. Probably get a nice little squeeze up there. Probably get maybe halted. Maybe this squeezes up there, gets halted. Got GASS up there above $3 now, pulling back to the $3 area after popping up there to $3.10. Looking at the daily chart here, resistance wise, what we got going on. 308 resistance after that. Looking like resistance up there to 355. And got a 39 million share float. This is a shipping stock. This is similar to TOPS shipping stock. So got 39 million shares traded, and there's no news on it. Or they had earnings today. They had earnings come out today here on this stock. But like I said, these shipping stocks, man, these shipping stocks are just always just pumping and dumping. They love to pump and dump here. You can see MOBL GASS on the breaking out volume. I'll put that up here for you guys to see right below me now. It's covering up the t-shirt. I was trying to get the t-shirt some love up in here, but MTP, was I right or was I right? You know, you just got to ask yourself, was Patrick right or was he right? Because there never is a wrong. You know, it's never like, was he wrong? This just don't happen. So, like I said, PIXY chopping around here. This could be dangerous for shorts and for longs at this point because it's just the price action. You go from $4.60 back to $5, so it's like if you shorted, then you get squeezed out. You know what I mean? There is no wrong. It's only right. There's only right. Does your arm ever get tired of patting yourself on the back? Nope. I don't got to pat. Winners don't pat themselves on the back. They just know. They wake up every morning and they know there's only one outcome. Only one outcome for the day. It's me on top. On top of the podium. There's no competition. I'm just kind of interested to see what PIXY does here. I'm kind of like, I just want to see. I like to look at stocks. I like to just read the stocks, you know, because we're learning, right? Maybe we can see something. Maybe we can see something that we didn't see before, and this thing squeezes. You know what I mean? Like maybe there's something that we didn't see. Okay, level 2. Let's look. All right, a little bit of buying action coming up there. Let's keep an eye on level 2. I want to watch level 2. Keep an eye on level 2. What do you guys see that I don't see? You know? Let's just see what's going on. Let's look at the tape. All right, we got all that. We got a lot of in between. We're in between the bid there. We're in between the bid. Stock price is not moving up. You got buyers on level 2 trying to pop up there again. Sellers are stacking up there at the 485. I want to be like the Matrix, you know. I want to see this. I want to see what other people don't see. Okay. That's interesting. So it looked really heavy on the sell side there, but still it got above that seller there, up there to 490 now. I think if PIXY can hold here and get above 490 and hold this area for a couple minutes, for maybe a minute here, there's a good possibility of a squeeze, just another big boner candle here. That's what I want to see. I want to be able to find out when that boner candle's coming. You can see now to the downside just how quickly those buyers just popped out of there. Now they're back. Look at this. This chop is amazing. This is We're seeing it. I don't like seeing a lot of white. I don't want to see a lot of white on the time and sales. That's orders between the bid. I want to see green, 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 green. Still chopping around here. Buyers coming up there. Let's see. Do we see a lot of green on the time and sales? Still lots of white, a lot of white prints. But we're definitely not seeing a lot of red. We're seeing way more, well, there's a lot of red there. It's just chopping around here. Looking like she wants to go. Can she go? Look at that. Seller pressure at $5. Winners don't have to brag. The world can see it. That's spoken like a true loser. You know what I mean? Only person in the world who is ever going to sit on YouTube on a live stream and be like, winners don't have to brag. The world can see it. That's exactly how fucking losers speak. You know? That's just the way I look at it. Literally the way I look at it. Hey, Ron Lennox. $5. Little shout out. You know what's funny? You know what's funny though is I've never thought to any I talked to someone and been like, man, that guy's just he's just a winner. You know, he's a winner. I never thought that. You know, it's just like, is this gonna squeeze or what? Are we gonna go or are we gonna do it? PIXY looking real tight here. I'm just trying to stay focused here on the tape in the level 2 just so I can just trying to learn here, you know, like I'm doing mental trades. You know what I mean? I'm doing mental trades here. Just trying to figure out if at the end of the day this whole if level 2, if time and sales is just smoke and mirrors at this point. Like, should I even be, sometimes I wonder if I should even be looking at level 2. And then sometimes I'm like, maybe I should. You know, it's just like, yeah, I go back and forth. I definitely go back and forth a lot. There's that big seller at $5 again. There's the squeeze like we were talking about, holding that 490 area. Still, it just can't go. I feel like I'm the Rain Man right now. I'm looking at these looking at this. Hugh, don't donate $5 to me. Don't do it. I don't want your $5. I don't want it. Don't come up in here, bring your negativity. I don't want your $5. It's a hard one. This is a hard one, my friends. I'm trying. You know, I'm over here trying to be better. You know, I'm trying to make myself a better trader. But this stock right here, it's just, there's no rhyme or reason. You know, like, it's just chop city. There's no follow through. There's no action. What does that tell me? It tells me one thing. Just stay away from it. You know, this price action, just stay away from it. Could you make money on the stock? Yeah, I'm sure somebody made money on the stock. I'm sure plenty of you guys made money on the stock today. But is it the best risk to reward? You know what I mean? Is it the best risk to reward at this point? I mean, maybe that $5 seller, maybe the thing too is there's hidden sellers. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on there. Again, back up there to the $5 area, just getting smacked right back down. No follow through again there. This is the new 1 minute candle, so it's got to go if it's going to go here. Again, seller stacking up there on level 2 at the $5. I mean, gosh. If it can, I mean, if this stock can go, if it can get going, there's a good chance it's going to squeeze to the moon here. But I just don't know if the like I said, the risk to reward is there. Again, big seller stacking up there on top, level 2. Oh, gosh. It's just, if it can break above 520, it's going to be off to the races here because all the shorts are going to be underwater at that point. No, yeah. So my level 2 is showing 1 is 1,000. Huh. See, even with that big boner candle right there, I want to say a big boner candle, but even with that big green candle right there, this thing still just cannot get going here. You know what I mean? Just still can't get going there. The shorts are really piling in here, I would say. Gotta go. It's gotta go. One Coin Jock. What's good? $10 in the house. I appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all people. Up there to 520 again. Can she finally squeeze through here? I know one thing. I know one thing. I definitely would not want to be buying here at $5.20. That's a guarantee. That's one thing I definitely know I would not want to be doing. There she goes, over 520 now. As soon as I said I wouldn't want to be buying at 520. She squeezes. Mm-hmm. PIXY popping up there to 530 high now, 529 high on the daily chart. There's still a lot of kind of resistance popping up here. 540 resistance. You got more resistance there, 570. So a lot of overall resistance above $5. Basically, yeah, there's a lot of overhead resistance here on this stock. Wait, am I looking at gas right now? I'm looking at PIXY. Yeah. Your Discord is all in PIXY now. Uh-oh. Well, hopefully they're all out. Hopefully they're all out right there. But, I mean, this could be a dip buy. That's the way this stock's been trading. I think as long as it can stay at that VWAP area, there's always the possibility for another little bounce up. But again, it's all about that risk to reward at this point. You can see, again, just dropping. 529, bam, back down. 515, below $5. This is one of those stocks. Like I said earlier, this is one of those stocks that it'll chop you up short and long. MTP down to $2.50 there. GAS selling off there, down there to $2.95. And yes, I can, like I said, I can't believe that PIXY did not squeeze up there on that pop. But obviously, looking at the daily chart, like I said, there's just a lot of resistance. This is not like, there's not much clear air here on this chart. You can see pretty much just a lot of previous price action here at the $5 area. So there's a lot of overhead resistance there. Gives shorts more confidence. Gives shorts more confidence to short. HJLI. HJLI got a little penny stock here going from 36 cents earlier this morning up there to 60 cents now. If you're a penny stock trader, it might be something to look at. Looking a little overextended at this point. I would look for, let's see, maybe a 50, pull back to the 50 cent area here at this point. Just looking a little overextended. Looking a little overextended with resistance as well. Right there where we basically stopped at. It's always funny because people ask about support and resistance, things like that. And it works. It's no, there's no, this stock, Clb this morning going from $28, popping up there to $47. Look at the volume on this thing. 36,000 shares traded. This is the kind of stock that you don't want to, I wouldn't touch this stock with a 10-foot pole. 20-foot pole, at this point. PIXY holding, like I said, there was that dip buy. This is not a stock that you want to be buying breakouts on. If you really wanted to trade PIXY, hopefully you would have bought the dip here a couple times. What do I think about the pullback under the VWAP? Well, obviously you got to give a little bit of room. You can't just, this line is not like concrete. If you know what I mean. This isn't like a, there's a little bit of wiggle room here. That line is not a concrete moving object. I think really you got to look at the 5-minute chart. Really the 5-minute chart would be the most important thing to look at when you're looking at that VWAP interaction. You want to see those candles closing above the VWAP there. And yeah, so like you can see, a couple of these candles, the wicks get down there below the VWAP, but you really want to see those candles closing there above the VWAP. Mark, popping up on the scanner there. What's the story? Let's find out. Remark Holdings. Oh, this is David Portney. This is that stock that David Portney was pumping for a while. Remark. Funny stock. It went up 12% as it withdraws preferred stock registration. So I guess they were going to do a Look at this. This is some funny news. So news came out yesterday after hours that they filed to register 600,000 shares as an offering, and then they came out saying that they're withdrawing that registration and it no longer wishes to conduct a public offering. So that's kind of funny. It's always funny to read those press releases. PIXY. Where's she going to go from here? That's the question. If that ain't the question, I don't know what is the question. If you guys haven't hit that like button, I don't know what you're doing. Go ahead and hit it. Got 100 likes, got 400 people watching. What's the issue here? Y'all, some people just can't touch that like button. You're scared? Your fingers don't work? Your mouse don't work? Let's go. Come on now. PIXY, that buyer sitting there at 512 right now. Look how tight this thing's getting. These are 1 minute candles, guys. Literally 7-cent range there on that candle. You got a 9-cent range. Getting real tight right here. Getting real tight. Where are we going to go? Up or down? Up or down? Where are we going? I'm saying we're going up. Kind of went up. It just sort of went up a little bit. It wasn't as much as I was hoping for, but it kind of went up there. Take a trade and you get a like. That doesn't even sound like a good deal to me. I mean, I like your likes, but your likes are not good enough for me to take a trade here today. It's the last day. It's Friday. You know? Tomorrow. Tune in Monday. Tune in Monday. PIXY. Just not doing it right now. Is SHLL doing you nicely? Let's look. SHLL from 29 up there to 31, pulling back. 28s back up to the 30s. Bouncing around here. Hey, look at that. PIXY up there to 530 now. Still battling here. Battling there. We got another stock, PDSB, popping up on the scanner. This thing's popping around. Look at that. Up there to 320, back down there to 314. Just looking real suspect. Bfra halted. Bfra halted there. Looking at the daily chart, this thing's pumped around before. It's got a 21 million share float. No news on Bfra. It's halted here at 10:03, so we got another minute till it reopens. Bfra is a pump and dump stock. They're all just pump and dumps, man. It's all pump and dumps. The volume doesn't really matter about the halts. It's more so about the volatility. Looking like PIXY still going here. Up there to 550 now. There she looking a little heavy here at the 50 area. Let's see. Volume coming up here for this move. She gonna go all the way up there. She gonna go. Got that resistance coming up here. Say 560, 580 area on PIXY. There's the breakout. After getting real tight there for a little bit. Like I said, it looked like it wanted to go higher. And there she goes, 560 now. Okay. Givo down there to $1.35. Everybody who told me that this thing was going to rally back today, well, yeah, that didn't work out. MTP down there. Bfra, is this going to reopen here? It's got longer than a 5-minute halt, so it's like a 10-minute halt now. PIXY up there at a 560, crashing back down to a 530. What is that noise? Lily, what is that noise? What is that? I don't even know. I don't even know what that noise is. Sounds like a woodpecker. Got a woodpecker pecking on the house or something. PIXY. Doing the pop, the drop. Pretty interesting how these drops are just getting bought right back up there. And squeezing. Look at that. This is what I was saying earlier about the shorts and the Bears and the Bulls. This thing is going to just make people lose money both ways. If you're shorting it, you're going to end up getting squeezed out. If you're getting long, you end up getting out for a loss. It's just a tricky one. Tricky. Looking at the scanner, don't you worry. PIXY is really the only thing on the scanner. As you can see, PIXY is the only thing popping up right now. So, looking overall a little slow. MTP down there at $2.50 now. And Givo as well, getting murdered. PIXY is going to be an amazing short at some point. It's going to be an amazing short at some point, but like I've been talking about, it's just it's a hard one. It's a hard one at this point. Is this the top? That's the question. You can see earlier this wasn't really getting overextended, kind of consolidating in that overall trend here at the VWAP, kind of slowly going up, and now you can see how far we are from that VWAP. So looking like she's a little overextended. Look at that. Jeffrey in at $4.90, out at $5.48. My boy. My boy. What do you think, PI? You think Pixie pulls back to the $5 area here? 5-minute candle. What are we thinking? What are we looking at? Bfra. Gonna get reopened here in a minute. Take the money and run, Cristobal says. $5.60. She's going. Trying to push up here. Over 568, the high. 565 is the high. I got that resistance here on the daily chart. Again, like I said, that resistance there. The high in that candle, 575, 560 area. This is a lot. 589. So there's a lot of resistance right where we're at right now. So let's see. BFR is opening up at 14 now. Going to reopen here in 2 seconds. Maybe. Maybe not. It should reopen here. Is it going to reopen? 10-minute halt? I guess not. It's funny. Never mind. Pixie up there to 570. I wonder why BFR didn't reopen yet. Oh, is Clb still squeezing? Let me see. Yeah, Clb, if you look here, look at this thing on the daily chart. The other day, it spiked up from $18 up there to $78, $78.37. And again, she's doing it. She's doing it. It's a very, very similar. Is it halted again now? Like, I think it's halted again. Look at this. Look at this price action from $25 up there to $56.88. Still going. PIXY up there to the 570s, 580 now. Man. But you can see the difference. You can see the difference in the move after that kind of just long consolidation trending below $5 at that $5 area. Now you're just getting a massive squeeze going. But you can see how overextended this is at that point. If you're chasing PIXY now, if you're looking to buy it at this point, then what were you doing when it was down here at the $5 area? What were you doing down there? That's what I want to know. I know I said I wouldn't buy here. I wouldn't buy here, John, when it popped to 529. I'd wait for the pullback. You know? Wait for the pullback. Someone has figured out a program, an algo to manipulate halts. PIXY squeezing up there to $6 now. Look at it. Would you just look at it? Up there to 6 now. Oh my baby Jesus. It's a freight train. This train's out of control. It's out of control. It's out of control. BFRA is still not reopened after a 10. I don't understand why it's not reopening. Oh. How high can she go? 636 next resistance on PIXY, 636. Pulling back now from that $6 break back to the 570 here, which was previous resistance. See if that previous resistance turns into support. Bfra bids at 1450. What does that mean? They're getting bought out? Is that what's happening? I don't know. PIXY bouncing again after that pullback. I'm getting a little nervous here. I'm getting a little nervous because all these pullbacks are getting bought. People are chasing it, but it's gonna come to a point where these pullbacks are not gonna get bought up, and you're gonna just have a big old red candle. It's gonna happen. Trust me when I tell you, it's gonna happen. There's gonna come a point where it will break down. As I say that, it'll squeeze to $20. It's never stopping. She won't stop, baby. Oh my gosh. I'm just going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to stop talking about this stock. Just gonna look at it. Just gonna look at it at this point. You guys want to know how big the FOMO is right now? My FOMO is insane. My FOMO is so insane right now. AEYE going up 14% from the $19 area up to 21 now. Bfra getting reopened here. Why did it take 20 minutes to reopen? It's weird. How is Givo doing? Oh, we know how Givo's doing. Not good. PIXY up there to 618, the high now. Still no real good pullback / consolidation here on PIXY. Just still squeezing. Squeezing like it just can't stop. 735 target for a long. I guess the trend right now is to pump stocks with no news. Well, I got to keep that in mind for next week. See if that trend continues. We'll just start buying every stock that goes up pre-market with no news. And just hold them. Hold them. I saw that they're relocating to Miami, but that's not new news that came out today. That was news that came out yesterday. And I don't think them relocating to Miami is enough to send this stock up 100%. Is it? Is it enough? Maybe it's enough. I don't know. I stopped thinking. The stock market at this point has just got to a point where nothing makes sense anymore, you know? Nothing makes sense anymore. Just buy low, sell high. It's all you got to. Don't ask questions. No questions. Just buy it low, sell it high. Don't even research what you buy. Just buy every stock. Stocks only go up. PIXY, is this the final? Is this the nail in the coffin? Let's see. Look at that drop. If it can't hold 570, I would like to see that 530 area next. Tesla, I had a friend the other day. He calls me and he goes, dude, I just bought 5 shares of Tesla at $1,700. He's all excited for the stock split. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get what is it, 4 shares per or 5? It's either 5 shares or 4 shares. He's like all excited because he's like, I'm gonna get 5 shares for every share that I buy. Like you're an insane person. You're literally an insane person. Tesla up there to 2,000 now. You know what's funny about Tesla? It's like how many people are buying it when it's up at $1,800 when it was in March, it was $400, under $1,000. I mean, it's just funny how many people just kind of ride the hype train, like they won't buy it. They're all like, oh, I'm not going to buy Tesla. It's going bankrupt. They don't buy it, when it's red. But then when it's going up, they're like, oh, I got to buy this stock. It's only going higher. It's like PIXY. Perfect example. People weren't buying PIXY when it's down here because they were just like, oh, no, it's going to, it's not going to go. And then now they're like, well, I'm going to buy it when it's $6. I mean, Tesla was getting pumped long before Tesla was getting pumped long before the reverse split. It's not I wouldn't say that Tesla's only getting pumped because of reverse split. Hey, that's what I want to. So can somebody explain to me what happens if you have a fraction? If you have a fraction of a share of Apple, what happens when it splits? Do you get five? Do you get five, or do you get four fractions? Like I don't understand. How does that work? If you own a fraction of a share, what do they do when they send you the dividend with the new shares or whatever? Not the splitter, whatever you want to call it. When they give the shares, what happens to all the people that have fractional shares? I can't do the math on it. Because if I have 0.25 fractional share of Apple, right? And that's worth, we'll say $100. That's $400 stock. Does that mean I get less fractional? You just own more of a fraction? Now I have 75. So if I have 25, yeah, so wait. I'm just confused. I don't know. It's just too much. The math is too much. Some people said that you just get the money. You don't get any shares. Okay, that makes sense. I always love when I talk to people about Bitcoin. I talk about Bitcoin people, and I'm like, oh yeah, Bitcoin's 12,000. What? They're all like, how? I can never afford to buy a Bitcoin. It's $12,000. I'm like, guys, you can just put $100 into it. There's fractional. You can buy like a million fraction points or whatever. 1,000 fractional points. PIXY giving it up here. Okay, that makes sense. So now if I have 0.25 of Apple, I will now own one share. Is that what you're saying? PIXY, sell. I told you she was coming. She was coming down at some point here. Just didn't know when. But we knew one thing. We knew she was going down. And look at that drop. This is exactly. Here's the thing. Let's just talk about this. Since there's people here, people watching. Let's say you would have bought that break over $6, right? Let's say you chased the stock. Let's say maybe you got 20 cents. Maybe you got 10 cents here on that. Well, the very next candle, it drops from 601 down here to 568. So now you just lost 40 cents on a 20 cent move up. And then especially if you're still holding, now you're down 60 cents for a 20 cent move up. Those moves up, the move up always gets more and more dangerous. Every pullback gets more and more dangerous to be the final pullback, is the way to look at it. These stocks, they don't just keep going up forever, people. There comes a point where the madness subsides. And that's very, very simple premise that if you think about it, it's the emotional, right? All the people, everybody, like I see the people in the chat, everybody who bought this stock when it was around $5, they all sold for a profit. And if they're not idiots, they probably walked away. They're like, hey, I hit my target for the day. I saw people say that. So that's always something to think about. It's now almost 10:30 in the morning. The market's been open for almost an hour. You've had multiple opportunities to trade this stock. If you're green on the day, most people just kind of walk away, You know what I mean? Most people walk away at some point. And that's just going to decrease the buying pressure. Less people buying the breakout is a way to look at it. Less people buying that momentum. It makes it much easier for a certain point to get hammered back down. VWAP, textbook bounce. Look at that. I don't know. If it can't hold VWAP, I would say this thing's just going to get murdered here. The shorts are going to win. They're going to win here at some point. You know what I mean? They're going to win here at some point. MOBL, this thing, I don't know, what is this thing doing? Bouncing around, not really moving, then kind of moving, kind of goes from 678 up there to almost 7, and then kind of goes sideways for a little bit. Low volume here. Interesting. BFRA all the way up there to $14, getting slammed back down after halted up there at the 14s, back down there to the 11s. Everybody, where's the guy that said that Jivo was going up to $15? Where is he at now? I would just quit. I would quit StockTwits. I would just leave StockTwits. You know? Don't come at me. Do not come at me. You know? Just don't come at me. Don't do it. Your broker let me trade from Timbuktu. Yeah, man. You want my account info? I'll just send you the information. Where are these? I feel bad. Like, I don't want to troll. I don't want to troll them on StockTwits. I really don't. Like, I'm a nice person. But then, you know, he came at me first. So it's just like, if you're going to come at me, be ready to get destroyed. That's all it comes down to, you know? Just be ready to get destroyed. Woo! 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 What we got? We got PIXY down there to the VWAP now at the 530 area. I'd say maybe put a fork in it at this point. Put a fork in it, you know? We just dropped from a high of almost 630, dropped $1 back down there. Obviously, it was overextended at this point. You know, looking really overextended. But, yeah. My focus, my goal next week, trading, my focus is just looking for opportunity when there is opportunity. I'm going to trade. I'm going to make trades. But I ain't gonna just go and, you know, try to trade everything. If a stock goes up 10%, I don't care. I'm looking for action. I'm looking for volume. I'm looking for a reason, you know? I'm looking for a reason. I want momentum across the board. I want momentum. I want action. JAN getting halted here at $7. This stock's been jumping around, bouncing. Look at this bull flag here. Is that a textbook bull flag or what? But look at the volume on this thing. Oh my gosh. Look at the volume here. Oh wow. Look at the volume there. What is that? What is that volume on this stock? You go ahead and, if you want to take a picture of this and you want to put it on your wall as a picture of a bull flag, well, there you go. I guess you can put this in the Wikipedia as a very funny looking. Look at the volume on the 1 minute candles. This is hilarious. 200 shares traded, 500 shares, 300 shares, 200 shares, and then bam, 75,000 shares from 635 up there to 7. Up there to 7 now. Wow. What a joke. What a joke. You can see Jan has 1.4 million shares in the float. And I guess some crap came out. This is just another pump article on Jan. Yeah, so just another pump article hitting the wire today. You can see on the daily chart this thing just doing. Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Somebody put some anthrax in my office. Jan just got pumped in a stock alerts group, possibly. PIXY. I told you. I mean, I don't want to say I told you so, but I told you so. Down there to 503 on that candle. Join my investors club. Why would I want to do that? I've got my own investors club. I'm here on YouTube. On a longer timeline, Gevo could explode upwards. No, it couldn't. Look at the longer time frame. Gevo has been going down. This thing's been pumped and dumped so many times, guys. I remember trading the stock back in 2018 when people thought that Gevo was going to revolutionize the jet fuel world. It was like, wow, this company has a biodiesel or biojet fuel or whatever their fuel is. This thing's been getting pumped and dumped since day one. It's not ever going to be any different. There's not going to be a point where this company is going to become Amazon. It's just not going to happen. Once a pump and dump, it just always stays a pump and dump because this is the way it is, right? The company is just a pump and a dump. So don't get excited. Don't get excited. If you're bag holding Gevo, I feel sorry for you. But that's just the way it is. It's never going to be a quality company. It's never going to be a company that people are going to be like, man, Gevo is a shining example of a quality company. It's just not going to happen. You know? Have I fixed my boat? No, so I got to pull the boat out today. I got to pull the boat out today. There's a hurricane coming this way, actually. I don't know if you guys heard. There's a hurricane. Hopefully, I'll be able to live stream next week during the hurricane. Might be a bad time to go back to day trading. If there's a hurricane hidden. Takes out the power, takes out the internet, just crushes me. That would be my luck, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be like my first day back trading? First day back, you know, in day trader rehab, get into a stock, internet goes out, hurricane hits. You know, it would just be the story of my life, wouldn't it? It would just be the story of my life. Hey, Big Peppa, you better watch out. That hurricane's coming your way, my friend. Coming to Louisiana. I think Louisiana's going to get hit harder than Florida's going to. But honestly, that hurricane that looks like it's going to hit, there's a hurricane that's going to be hitting Texas. Texas looks a lot. There's two hurricanes. There's one hurricane that's going to hit Texas. One's going to hit Florida. And I think the one that's going to hit Texas is going to be a lot worse. Looks like the one that's hitting Texas is going to suck away all the moisture from the other one. BPTH, we've traded this one before. It's up 18% today. PGEN, look at this. Look at this trend on the 1 minute chart. Wow. Would you just look at it? 5 minute chart, look at it. Just ding 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 ding. It's got 1.4 million shares traded. It's up 16% on the day so far. Gevo. People talking about Gevo getting squeezed. Let's not get too excited. You know what I mean? Let's not get too excited just yet. What to trade today? I would have traded maybe PIXY earlier this morning. I don't know if I would trade it now. I think the day is kind of over. I think the party's over today. You can see on the scanner, nothing really popping up there. A couple stocks we already looked at, but nothing looking really too crazy yet. JAN up there to $7.50, pulling back down there to $7 after the halt now. Look at that. Just getting pumped and dumped here as well. So. Oh, man. Did I see 8 water spouts going? I didn't see that. Send it to me on Instagram. Hit me up on the gram. I want to see that. 8 thingamajiggies. Mr. Krabby Face made $600 off HJLI. Congratulations. I'm interested to see what happens if PIXY is going to just kind of get stuck here. Maybe consolidate a little bit. Maybe one more little pop back up here. Let's look for maybe a little pop back up into this kind of area here. 560, 580 area might be in play if it can get another little squeeze going here. We'll see. Kelly B. Look at Kelly B. Up there to $73 now. This morning, when we first looked at it, what was it trading at? $32 or $40? Look at this thing. It's only got 100,000 shares traded. I don't know how does the SEC allow this to happen? It just makes no sense. You know what's funny? Is the other day BDR got halted, right? BDR got halted the other day because they said, oh, news is pending. Oh, news is pending. Okay, cool. News is pending. And they halted it. But the reason they halted it was because they thought that maybe there was news pending, but there was no news. I don't even know what was going on. They wanted to find out why the stock was going up so much. But here you got Kelly B. Why would they allow this stock to do, you know what I mean? Why did they allow this to happen? I mean, it's going to get murdered. What is it? I don't know what this guy Robert's talking about. Come up with a name for your channel. You grew fast. What does that mean? I've already what? I already grown fast. I'm still trading futures. Yes. Everyone's very concerned if I'm trading futures or not. I'm happy that people are concerned about what I'm doing, what I'm trading, how I'm trading it. I'm very I'm honored to have that effect, but PIXY just getting murdered. We knew it was coming. We just didn't know where it was coming. Just couldn't get back above the VWAP. I was thinking if it could get back above the VWAP, kind of break out here. You can see kind of on that little trend there. If it kind of break back out, maybe get one more little pop back up there. But you can see just the sellers winning big time here. Come up with an intro. I don't know. What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's make a boy band. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at instruments. Maybe I could be the lead singer. Be the lead singer. Oscar made $465 today. Called it a rough day. Hey man, any day that's green is a green day. BPTH up there above $5 now. This has got a 3.4 million share float. This is a previous runner. It's about to get halted here. Is it going to get halted? We've got a couple fake outs today. Looking for the halt here. Should get halted. Are they going to halt it? No. I don't understand why these halts aren't going through. There it goes. Finally. Wow. Come on now. What is this? Nobody knows that I trade stocks and futures. I think they know. People know. Apple's up 3% today. That's great. So no news on BPTH, or wait, yesterday they got an upgraded to buy here. Some analysts came out. Again, just another pump article. No real news here. So the stock is up. Penny Pumps and Futures with Patrick Wieland. Sounds like a terrible name. Not a good name, Robert. Not a good name. So it's 10:44 this morning. 10:44 this morning. BPTH, previous runner. We've had some big moves on this one in the past. And we'll see what happens. It's got 3.4 million shares in the float. I think I'm going to get ready to get out of here, actually. Now that you guys are alerted, you know what's coming. There it is, BPTH on the top of the scanner right now. Nothing else really moving around, so see what happens. PIXY down there to $4.70. Earlier, someone said they thought that PIXY was going to make a move to $7 a day. It could have. You know, there's always potential. But you can see these stocks that go up, they come down even quicker. Because look at these 1 minute candles. This candle goes from 580 to 530. You get these little 1 minute candles that barely make that type of move. The old saying. What's the old saying? Stocks take the stairs on the way up, and then they take the elevator on the way down. This thing's getting crushed right now. Back down there to 470. So I'm hoping that none of you guys bought above $6 and are still holding. I don't think anyone that's watching this stream is that bad. So we'll see what happens. That 470 area was a little bit of support earlier. Let's see. BBTH is going to reopen here at 48 if you're keeping an eye on it. So there it is. If you guys haven't already, do me one favor, hit that like button, subscribe button, all the buttons down below. I will talk to you guys Monday morning, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Let's go. Monday morning, let's go. Be here, let's do it. We're going to be trading real money, live time, all the money. All right? All right. Let's go. Let's do it. I'll talk to you guys, it's the weekend. Friday. Have a good weekend. Everyone enjoy their weekend. Don't work too hard. And you just have a good old time.